Alright, whatever. It's fine, though. I'm not salty. We get into another game. We ball. Groudon? Groudon's manageable. Groudon's manageable. The Seismitoad. The Garchomp doesn't scare me. At least it's not resistant to metal. Like, apparently... yes, we'd like to go first. Like, apparently every other card in the Pokemon TCG. This would be an incredible hand if we had a basic, but it wasn't in the cards for us. It's fine. It's okay. If this is going to be a fair matchup, he needs the extra card. I'll just be straight up. There it is. I was scared he was going to get more than one mulligan, but we're fine. That would have been really useful one draw ago, but I digress. That was probably stupid because I have Metal Saucers, so I can go attach, retreat, and then Metal Saucer. Of course, Metal Saucer doesn't go to the active, which kind of hinders the whole point of that. We're fine, though, because we can go Triple Smash after we hop, of course, sequencing. Yeah. We're going to get a knockout here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch and learn. This is how you get good at the game. Triple Smash, 1. Heads. Don't talk to me. Please. Don't talk to me. It's been a tough day. It's been... Yeah. I don't like to get personal on this stream, but it's been a rough day for me. That was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. Now I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, what's this Gibble gonna do? Stampede, please. Sure. If you want to do 120. We're weak to fire, not fighting, right? That would have been a rude awakening if we were weak to fighting. We want energy, right? We could go Poke-Kid. Okay, we could also not get energy. I didn't actually want it, by the way. What I do want is 3 heads on this. Sure. Cool. That's basically what I asked for anyway. Then as long as we get 1 heads on it next turn, right? We could get 2 heads, right? 2 heads would be great. 2 heads would be a knockout, but if we don't, then we can go Metal Sharpener and get... Yo, we could have Metal Saucered this turn, but he's not going to be able to OHKO us, right? So it doesn't matter. Never punished. Alright, so we go, what? Metal Saucer, Poke-Kid, get out probably another Ferroseed. Then we see what the Triple Smash gets us, right? And hopefully it gets us at least 1 heads. If it gets us 2, that's great. If it gets us 1, then we'll be able to Metal Sharpener next turn. So we'll go Poke-Kid, Ferroseed, drop the Ferroseed, Metal Saucer onto the Pawniard. We go attach here. We go Triple Smash. Heads. Let's go. Get out of my game. He can't find a way to do 1 damage next turn, right? Or 10 damage next turn, right? I rest my case. I stand by my statement. I don't think he can find a way to do 10 damage this turn. He might be able to do 20. I can concede that. He might be able to do 20, but look, he couldn't do 10. That's all I'm saying. That's the extent of my point. We're probably going to research this turn, right? So we're going to go Metal Saucer onto the Ferroseed. After that, we won't have an energy in the discard pile for Metal Sharpener to be impactful for. So I think we put up the Pawniard because if we could retreat, we could attack if we get like an evolution, right? Or we could switch. I forgot we had a switch. Switch would be good, right? Switch would be pretty good. And then research, and then we find every card that we need to win. I like this. There it is. Every card we need. Probably lacking some of the cards we need to win. Iron Wings is really good, but discarding 2 energy is really bad. Guard Press is not really good. None of these are actually what I would consider to be good. We do drop the Poniard just so, or Charge Order, I guess, will do more damage. We're out of Ferrothorn, so we don't drop the Ferroseed. Probably Zamazenta's okay. We go attach. If we could get 100 next turn, it depends on what the contents of this triple smash are, but if we get 1 heads, if we get 2 hit, I think we don't count on ourselves getting lucky. Next turn we drop that just in case he's running Marnie. I passed. I meant to attack. What the hell am I doing? Throw. I've thrown. Oh, man. You know what? We are getting 3 tails anyway. For sure. Alright, so what we do now with this new interesting development, we evolve for sure. We go Energy Slap because we get draw off of the top deck, right? Without question, unequivocally. Sonya will do it. It made me a little bit scared, but Sonya will do it. We get attach. You know what? We probably don't, though, because he's not going to be able. I mean, he could reverse shoulder throw. We'll go attach. We'll move the energy down here. Right? And then. I mean, I guess we could switch into the Bisharp and then hold on to this 100 damage attack for a rainy day. Maybe. Like, we could do that. Nah. Energy Slap doesn't even knock out, though. Right? Like, and if he brings up the throw, like, I don't know. This seems bad either way. I think maybe we'd just like to conserve our options a little bit, which might not make sense, which might not even be true, but this is my play and I'm sticking to it. He can go retreat into the throw, get a knockout on this turn if he wants, but then he will get energy slapped. I was trying to intimidate him before he did it, but I think this is the right play from him because he gets a knockout. I'm not going to be able to get a return knockout, which is probably the crux of it. So we'll have another turn to attach energy and such. Yeah, so there goes my Bisharp. That's unfortunate. So we go Energy Slap, we move the energy to the Corviknight, we finish it off with Metal Sharpener, we move the energy onto the Duraludon, we threaten 110, which is enough to knock out anything he sends up, save this or this evolved. Right? That seems fine. And then we go Dan, for sure. We draw 4 cards because we always get them on scissors. Right? Just trust. Okay, alright, fine. That's okay. We're going to want another Corviknight probably eventually. I think we go attach here. I think attaching there gives us more options. Right, because we could go attach here, but I think we definitely aren't going to want to Power Beam next turn. Yes, we'll move all the energy here. And then now if we do the discard effect on Iron Wings, then we'll be able to get an attack off on the next turn because we'll be able to, you know, do the thing. Which, the thing being attach and get an attack, right? And then if he knocks us out with the throw, which he probably should do, then we can get a hyper efficient knockout with the Duraludon. We can attach an energy here. He won't be able to do 130 probably because he attached to this guy instead of making a good decision and attaching probably here. All right, he's just going to leave it in the active. We'll take our sacrificial lamb, I guess. We'll go. That's probably a good top deck, but we're not going to commit the energy yet because we don't have any proof that we'll get energy in the future. We could drop the Ferroseed, but Potion? Is Potion good in this deck? Like, is Potion might be useful. Yeah, we don't want to commit the energy because we might want to attach it here, we might want to attach it here. We don't want to drop the Ferroseed because in the event that he doesn't knock out a Duraludon, we probably would rather have a Poniard on the bench because I think we have a third one. It's probably not in the deck, otherwise I would have noticed it being in the deck, but it's probably in the prize cards. So that's my reasoning for not dropping the Ferroseed. He doesn't have any spread, right? Because the Palpitoad only hits his guys, which is kind of good. All right. I bet he brings up the Groudon. Yeah, okay. He'll Drought. He'll probably put the energy here or here. It depends on where he attaches per turn, right? If he attaches per turn here, I think he puts the energy from the Drought here. He's got so many cards in his hand, he should be probably guaranteed a Seismitoad and a Garchomp, right? And also all the energy he needs to attach per turn and get off an efficient Drought. So he'll go attach here, Drought here. Or he could, like, try and go for a Trembling Ground because he knows I can't. Sure. Okay, I guess he's going to go for that. So then where the Drought might go is anyone's guess, because he might want to attack with a Seismitoad. He might want to attack with Garchomp. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Where's it going? Where's it going? Where's it going? Big money, big money. Although I think we have another Duraludon in our deck. All right, so he's going up he's gearing up with the Garchomp. We're not up on prizes, which means this guy isn't going to be able to do like the super Oko damage. He probably wouldn't be able to anyway. Because if we get off the Iron Wings effect, I think, yeah, we go Power Beam here because even though it doesn't knock out, right, we could get, we could just peck if nothing happens, right? If we peck, we get the knockout, we get our third prize. He's only down to 2, but then he's going to have trouble probably killing this guy. Ideally, hopefully, that's the goal for sure, is he can't kill our Corviknight. Obviously, there's the chance that he does kill our Corviknight, which would be not great. But anyway, what I was going to say is if we can find our other Duraludon, we can get a knockout with a Metal Sharpener. And then we can just power up for a Power Beam again. This guy has, I think has 160 HP, which puts him in range of the Iron Wings, which is good. All right, so he's dead. You know what? He's pretty dead. That's true. That's true. This guy's a bird. He should have free retreat. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my plea to Pokemon. Give all birds free retreat, I beg. So we go attach here, we go Iron Wings, we discard 2. We don't go Iron Wings, of course. That would be stupid. I don't know, we drop the Ferroseed just for the option of rollout, which cut up is better than in all respects. Why would we drop the Ferroseed? I guess thinning, right? Thinning, sure. Alright, then we go attach here, we go Peck. He comes up with the Garchomp. He's not down on prizes, you can only do 120. He does 120. We resist by 30. We resist by 30. We take 90. We go down to 80 HP. We potion. We go up to 130. We Iron Wings. He can't knock us out because he can't hit 230 at any given turn. I like where we stand. I'm gonna say it. I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We are down every single one of our potential sources of energy acceleration. I'm realizing now that we probably don't have a second Duraludon because Duraludon isn't the like namesake of this deck. It's actually Zamazenta, which does hinder our options a little bit. If he puts up the Garchomp, he's gonna die. He probably has to, and he doesn't have any like power up on that guy. Like he doesn't have any. I think we got a good shot. He could go try for the Seismitoad, right? But that's like so many energy he has to attach. He can't do anything with that guy. Maybe like he's gonna mini Earthquake for 30 damage and 40 to yourself, really? But why? The strongest of choices, or the boldest of choices, require the strongest of wills, I guess, or something. What we'd really like next turn is probably an attachment. That would be great. There's a Garchomp. I guess he probably just didn't have one in his deck. He's been refraining from evolving this guy. I thought it was because he wanted me to think that he didn't have it in his hand, but maybe actually didn't have it in his hand. He's not even going to go for this guy. He's going to go for a mini Earthquake. What are you doing? This is opponent's attacks, man. You're still doing 40 damage to yourself. You're putting this guy in range of any attack that I have that does 140 damage, which is none of my attacks. But you're committing an attachment to a guy that's going to die next turn. Why? Why? You're also like inhibiting your own ability to get out of Seismitoad and do some efficient abilitying. We'll drop the Zamazenta, thin it out of the deck. And now, do we discard 2? Because we're at 0 HP. We're at all our HP. What can he do? He could go Overslice. We've got 3 prize cards left. After we attack here, we go from 6 down to 4. If we attack again, we go from 4 down to 2. But we can't Oko this guy. So, and we also don't have a guarantee of attachments. And we're not going to go down on prize cards, so he's not going to be able to Avenging Aura. And I think we don't discard. Right? It seems really greedy to not discard. Seems really greedy. Is what he sends up this guy. Not that guy. He sends up. I guess we can't look at him. We go down to 4. If we get another attachment, we'll have enough for 3 attacks, including this one. But we can't always guarantee that we'll get an Oko on them. I think we need to save the energy, because if he ever tries to attack with his Garchomp, we'll have to 2-hit KO him. But he has 2 prize cards left, and we could use any other attacker like this Ferroseed that we dropped on the bench with a rollout attack for 1 energy that does 10 damage to knock him out. So that's pretty my bad. He also put up a Mew, so I think we might have Soul Read him in that he's not going to be able to do any damage to us. He attached to the Garchomp. That's good. I think we're in a good spot. I think we win this. I really hope I don't have to eat my words on that, but I think we win this. Thanks in large part to the fighting resistance we have, and also the 5 turns of dead drawing that we've had, which has helped us really value what we have on the field. So that's good. Let's see what he does. There's a Passimian. Passimian's not going to save you. I think he needed another Groudon, right? If he got another Groudon, I'd be kind of scared, but not scared enough, because he only has 130 HP. Does he have any recourse? I don't think he does. I think we see a concession, or a pass. Sure, that's fine. Sure. This is cool. This is all okay. We'll attach here. Then we'll go Iron Wings. We'll discard the energy. Right? Make sure we protect ourselves. Bam. Bam. And now we have the attachment, which guarantees ourselves 2 more attacks. We're also down on prize cards, so he might be able to Overslice for 200 damage, but we protect by 130, so you're only going to be doing 70. I don't know what you're expecting, man. You expecting to win on that? Because I got a Rude Awakening for you, man. You're only doing 70 damage. You're not that guy, pal. Hop, on the other hand, is that guy. Thank you for the energy, Hop. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're going to do this. We'll discard the energy. Then next turn, assuming he doesn't pull out something that, like... No, he pulls out the concession. We got that. We got it. We got there. All right. Thumbnail for this video is best deck in themed format. Or something. Let's go. All right. Another game. Boost my ego. He's got a fire tag. Spoiler alert, this will not end up boosting my ego. We did win the coin flip, sure. Maybe we have to hope for like a donk of sorts, right? We have to hope for some early acceleration on a Bisharp or a Ferrothorn, maybe even a Peck from that one guy. I do believe we need to hope for this guy though, because otherwise, if he's got the Leonzard deck, which means he's got Yanmega and his only fire attack, we got it immediately, proving that I made the right choice, I guess. But yeah, my point is this guy attacks for 1 energy. We can get 3 heads on our attack. Dan, we're gonna stomp him with scissors. Okay, sure, he picked rock. I get it. We also resist for whatever reason. I guess, sure, I can understand metal resisting grass. I like, maybe I get the physics of that, sure. We're gonna, I think we'll maybe threaten an energy slap next turn, especially if we get all tails here. Or 1 tails, that's, or 2 tails, sure. You could try U-turn here, evolution and sense. You could get a Yanmega, but that's only gonna do 20 damage, which we can get rid of with our potion, so I don't know. I don't know if that's great for him. We probably go triple smash because we don't have any guarantee of being able to get an energy next turn. Yeah. Yeah. We get 2 heads here, right? Yeah, we get 2 heads here. Get knocked out. Baby. Kissing Kate Barlow. We're gonna kiss you. Before we kill you, I guess. He Leon'd. He overrides, but he picked the wrong attack. Oh wait, no, never mind. He didn't pick the wrong attack. This guy only does he needs 4 energy to be able to do the good attack. What am I saying? This might be the best deck in history because 110 puts him out of range of Cutting Wing unless he finds another Leon, which I bet he won't be able to do. We get another, no, we don't get another Fair Seed. There are 2 Duraludons in this deck. Excuse me? What? Since when? But why? Alright, so we go, he'll do another U-turn next turn. We do triple smash, but there's no guarantee that the Lugia will be what he sends up next turn. We probably go energy slap, right? We'd like to start moving the energy off of this guy. And then if he sends up the Lugia next turn, we go triple smash, and then we'll have energy on our Corviknight. Just for, we can Oko the Yanmega if we wanted to. There's a Great Ball. Sure, so we might send up the Sudowoodo off of, he also needs to find a way to get the Lugia out of the active. Alright, if he doesn't get the Lugia out of the active, then he attached to the Lugia? But why? Is my only question. Because we can just potion away the damage he did. I know he's seething right now. Research me. Give me 7 new cards. One of them, of course, being a Corvisquire. Zamazenta doesn't seem great here. Yeah. Doesn't seem good, right? Because we have Duraludon. That's probably just strictly better. We'll triple smash. We'll get at least 1 heads. Yes, we will. Let's go. We're rolling. We're steaming. We're rolling. We're steaming, rolling. There's a Sonya. I realized he got a Charmander out next turn, which is a little bit terrifying. I'll say that's kind of scary. Slugmander. Double draw. Seems good. He didn't get an evolution. Could go Poke Kid. I think we just go Hop. He's got our number for Dan, so we don't Dan. I think we go Attach Pass, right? Because we don't want him to be able to flail. Yeah, we go Attach Pass. Alright, he's going to draw 3 cards off Hop. We'll be able to do 100 next turn. You got a Charmander. By Charmander, I obviously mean Charmeleon. This is awful. But we are going to be able to Energy Slap him, which is a fire name for an attack. I think this turn we go Pokekid, we get out a Rookidee, right? Because we have the full evolution line. We can go move all the energy on this Energy Slap to the Rookidee, and then we'll have 2 Corviknights set up with the Frizz. No way. Cruising off down Main Street. Alright, so he's dead. We got 3 prize cards left. He'll probably get out a Charizard, though, right? And that might be kind of scary. If he goes Crossing or Cutting Wind, he's not going to be able to knock us out. He needs another Leon. And if he Leons, then he's not drawing. And if he's hopping, that means he's not Leoning, which means he's not knocking us out. All this to say, he's not knocking us out. He is switching into Sudowoodo again, which makes me feel bad about moving my energy onto this Rookidee. So we evolve for sure. Then what? I don't know. Maybe we just leave this guy up here, because he has to attack us eventually, right? Maybe just attach to the bench while we wait. Maybe work on a Duraludon. And as long as he's not knocking out our Ferrothorn, then we're just building up damage. Because I think weakness doesn't matter as much as it would have. Because I think he just knocks us out with anything, right? He might also deck himself. He's at 11 cards. He's still double drawn. He doesn't know what he's doing to himself. Hop me. 1, 2, 3. Corviknight me. This seems good. We could probably also triple smash next turn. Now that we're within range of a power beam from the Duraludon, we could also triple smash, and we'd probably be okay with it. Alright, so he's going to go for the Cutting Wind, which means he's going to be leaving the On-Mega in the active, so we can go Corviknight, which he will then knock out with his Charizard, which is unfortunate. But he'll need to attach to the Charizard, which means you won't be attaching to the Magcargo, which means the Magcargo won't be able to do 180, which will actually be 360. So we're good, I think. IMO, we chillin'. We go attach here. We go Iron Wings. We still have Metal Saucer, right, which will give us a free attachment at any given point. We go Dan here. Scissors. He doesn't go Rock here. He goes Rock. Sure. All right, fine, whatever. I didn't want it anyway. So here we go. If we go Iron Wings, I think if we don't discard the energy, then he can attach to the Magcargo and go Heat Blast instead of forcing him to attack with the Charizard. Right now he has to attack with the Charizard, which means we can counter with something else. We can counter with... Right, he has to attack with the Charizard, which means he's also still discarding from his deck. He's going to deck. He's going to deck himself. He probably has, like, Ordinary Rod or something. I think that deck probably has Marnie as well. Yeah, he's got Ordinary Rod. He's not going to deck himself. Spoiler alert for all those of you hoping you would deck himself. That's not going to happen. But he's going to knock us out. He's also going to bead. I forgot about bead. He also doesn't knock us out because he didn't have enough Leons. in his discard pile, which is incredible news for us. So we go attach here, we go Metal Saucer here. We just go Peck, right? Because if we go Peck, then Iron Wings will knock him out. We go Sonya, we thin out these guys. Probably Poniard, just in case we need a Bisharp play at the end. Drop the Poniard. We go Peck. Hit him for 50. What's this? A video with 2 wins in it. It's never happened before in the history of Pokemon TCG. He's going to deck himself. He doesn't want to lose off of me knocking him out. So he's going to deck himself. I bet he goes Battle Sense here. No. Okay, sure. He's still got Switch. That was probably something I should have considered. All right, so he knocks us out with Charizard. We probably send up Duraludon. We hit him with Power Beam because we want to be able to keep that 130 in our chamber locked and loaded. We go Sonya. We grab out these 2. Right, we got our 3rd Poniard, which means we can get a 1 energy 90 damage attack guaranteed, which is really good. Okay, so now both of his Charizards can't go into the active. It ain't safe for you. You switch like a redacted. Okay, there's the KO. He's down. He's got 60 HP left. It's probably pretty unlikely we get the Bisharp, but we could send up the Poniard. What can he do? If he sends up the Magcargo and he knocks us out, then we just have game on Iron Wings. So, right, we could have switched up the Poniard. If we got the Bisharp, we could have attached, and then if not, we could have switched out of it. But I think we're not super scared of that, since we can just go knockout here, and then anything he sends up is within range for the Corviknight. Dude, it's not often I call my shot like this, but remember at the beginning of the game when I was like, for us to win, let's go, which we did, by the way. For us to win, we need to like snipe him, and we need to get like early tempo. I think my exact wording was, we need to like bench him or something. I don't remember what my exact wording was, but whatever. We dubbed him.